Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I wanted to show you more of my life as being digital nomad and living in Istanbul, Turkey. I'm sure you'll like this video, so watch until very end. Due to the political situation in Russia, I decided to move to Istanbul, and I've been living here for the last 3 months. There were sad moments, happy ones, I made new friends, learned more about the culture, and in this video I'd like to tell you more about my life in Turkey and about, of course, of living here. In the beginning of this video, I wanted to show you more what was happening in my life after I returned from Georgia. And by the way, if you haven't seen this video, take a look at this later. And one of the most important things is that I got temporary residence in Turkey for 1 year, and it means that I don't need to leave the country in a few days. And to be honest, it was such a relief. You can't even imagine how stressful and nervous I was, but when I got it, at least I feel much more relaxed. Also, during the last month, my Spanish friend Ingrid came to visit me. We had such a great time here in Istanbul, and actually I haven't seen her since the pandemic started, so it was such a wonderful time. And immediately after she left, Zach the Russian came, and you already seen him in my previous videos. We also had an incredible time here in Istanbul. We traveled to one island. It was an absolutely great time. And by the way, as for the island, let's go back to this moment.
Too many days in the darkness, without a glimpse of the light.
Okay guys, let's go.
Running tired and broken and scared, but I swear I'll never give up the fight. I see you broken and beat, head pulled down over your eyes. Every part of you wants to surrender, but darling, you were meant to survive.
Now I want to show you more of my current life in Istanbul. As you might already know, I recently quit my job in marketing, where I used to work as a business development manager. For almost a year, I was working remotely, living in Bosnia, Portugal, Russia, and other places where I was traveling. So it was a real digital nomad lifestyle. I quitted it, and I feel super happy actually about it. I'm not feeling even sad a little bit because I didn't enjoy it much. Right now I feel like I will find something that is more for me. And actually now I start teaching Russian conversational language online. One of my patrons asked me to have class with him. His name is Jeremy, and a few times per week we are having classes. And I know that many of you ask me actually if I'm doing it. So right now I'm still not so sure if I want to take more students, because still I'm trying to understand if this is something I like and I want to do. But still, write me in the comments if you would like to have a Russian language conversational classes online with me, and if there are gonna be more people, maybe I can consider taking more students. I also saw many comments under my videos where you guys ask me how is life in Turkey when inflation got super high, like 70% and even higher. And I can tell you this is getting more and more expensive every day. First of all, what I wanted to share with you is the transport. When we came here in the middle of March, it was quite reasonable. I actually found it quite cheap with the Istanbul card. But 1 month after I was staying here in Istanbul, there was a new reform, and all prices for all public transport, including taxis, metro, Marmaray, metro, buses, everything, increased for 40%, what is super high. And taxi even sometimes increase for maybe 100% for several places. So it's super high, and now it's already really noticeable that I put more money on my Istanbul card for traveling in the city. Actually, yesterday I discussed inflation with my local friend here, and I would really love to share our conversation with you. Guys, now I'm sitting here with my Turkish friend, and actually I think it would be great if she would tell you more about inflation here in Turkey, which is happening now. Unfortunately, I can't show her to you because the problem of the new rule of Turkish government that if a Turkish citizen will say anything misleading, he can go to jail. So I don't want my friend to have to be in the risk. That's why I'm not going to show her to you or tell you a name, but she will tell you everything about inflation. So darling, can you please tell about yourself a little bit? What do you do now?
Yes, sure. So I'm a Turkish girl and I live here for a very long time. I also live in other countries like Spain, like Germany, like Poland. So I know a bit like about different European countries as well. I work in a, let's say, performance marketing, digital marketing company, and our company based in Germany, but we also have an office here. So it means that I don't get my salary as Turkish lira. I'm getting my money in dollar. And even if I get dollar right now, normally I should live very relaxed, very chill here when you compare with the currency. But right now with that inflation, it's even so hard. Even if let's pretend like I'm getting $2,000, $3,000 in Istanbul, but right now it's getting so hard because when you think about it, it's around like 35,000 Turkish lira, and if I'm gonna pay 15,000 Turkish lira for a house, and you know the situation with the food,
Yes.
it's just like I can't believe what I'm seeing in the menu right now, because when I'm going to a restaurant I'm getting even like shock every day, because last year, let's not pretend last year, like 5 months ago, when I go to a restaurant, a normal restaurant that you can find everywhere, let's think that I will eat a meat or salmon, it was like 70 Turkish lira, 80 Turkish lira. And yesterday I went to a restaurant and they were asking just for one plate 335 Turkish lira for salmon, for a fish. Let's give an example about my rent. I was paying like 5,000 Turkish lira, which was okay, and I don't live in a very bad district. My district is really nice, and 5,000 was okay. But then our householder just called us and they say like he wants to increase it to 18,000. So it's like more than I can't even like
more than 300% increase.
exactly, and it's not like normal because you can just ask an increasement from 5,000 to 18,000. It's a huge differences.
And this is normal now, what's happening with apartments, right?
Exactly.
The search for an apartment was a nightmare because of the price increase. The average cost of one-bedroom apartment with furniture for 6 months rent was around $1,000 per month. We've been looking for the place to live for 2 weeks until we found this 2-bedroom apartment, and we're paying around $1,200 per month, what is quite a lot for Turkey, but we didn't have much choice. When you're a tourist without speaking Turkish language, the price will be even high, and trust me, I experienced this. Even like when I was searching for the apartment, even with local friends who were speaking Turkish, because I wasn't a Turkish citizen, the prices were super high. It's also a big difference if you rent with the furniture or without it. With furniture, it's also gonna be like 50, even 100% more expensive.
And I even don't want to talk about the petrol, you know, the motoring.
Yes.
It's 30 Turkish lira. Can we imagine 1 liter is 30 Turkish lira? So it's like
Yes,
the inflation
exactly.
is horrible.
Yes, I can tell for sure. My local friend who has a car here, we met last week and he said that he stopped using his car because the oil became super expensive. So darling, thank you so much for telling us all this information. And now guys, I think we should go to the grocery store and see the prices ourselves. We are going now to Migros, one of the most popular grocery stores in Istanbul. Now let's take tomatoes. Mushrooms. To be very honest, I don't remember the exact price for mushrooms, but here you can see the price for vegetables, fruits and different greens, and I want to remind you that $1 is 16.5 liras. I also think that we should take some cherries. Let's see the price. If I'm not making a mistake, it's around 25 lira for 500 grams. One croissant is 9 lira. By the way guys, this is an olive pasta. Oh my god, this is one of the best things I tried. So good. I usually don't buy beef here. I actually don't know why, but I'm used to buy chicken all the time. So the prices are completely different from, I would say, the cheapest one I see 36 liras. Doesn't look so good though. We usually buy some average. So here the price is about 69 lira for quite a kilo almost. We're gonna take it. Let's check also price for kefir. Different kinds here. Let's take this one. Here are the prices for chocolate, and this is guys one of the best chocolate I've ever tried in my life. It's a milk chocolate with pistachio. So good. Let's see the prices for cheese. To be honest, I'm not a fan of Turkish cheese, but this one we usually buy. I'm not going to take it now because we have it home. It's kind of local mozzarella. There are just few kinds of salmon. This one, it's cost 170 lira, what's quite a lot for just few pieces, and you can see that it's Norway salmon. The price for the eggs we took was 27 liras, plus we also took cashew for 42 liras. Since Turkey is a Muslim country, you can't really find here ham from the pork, but you can find here ham from the turkey or from the beef, and prices are very different. Alcohol here is quite pricey. The average price for the bottle of wine is $10, and hard alcohol will be even more expensive. Now let me tell you what we bought and its cost. So here you can see the list, and this is the price, and this food for maybe a few days, maybe 1-2 days for us. Let me know if it's cheap for you or not. I would also mention that I think it became a little bit more expensive during the time I'm living here, what is 3 months.
Would you hold me if I told you we can just run away? So come, my darling, let me help you. We can follow the sun and leave the rain for somebody else.
Guys, now we came to Balat district. I absolutely love it because it's super enjoyable just to walk around because of this beautiful architecture. Amazing colorful houses all around, and what I like the most with is the number of beautiful cafes where you can work. Truth to be told, when I'm working remotely, I usually work from home, from my bed or from the table. But sometimes I really like going out in such cute cafes and work from here. And especially the weather now is very warm, so super enjoyable to work from here right now.
Somebody else to help themselves leave their troubles on the shelf.
Now I'm working from the cafe with my friend Nick that you might remember from Chechnya video.
Yeah, that was quite the trip.
Yeah, and Nick just quitted his job in the USA as a police officer and moved to Istanbul to work remotely as an English teacher. Nick, how do you feel about this?
Istanbul is nothing like the States, so that's a big adjustment, and it's obviously a totally different career field, so that's a big change too, but it's exciting, so nerve-wracking but exciting.
What do you think about the prices here? Because you know that price quite increased.
Yeah, I mean, they're still pretty low comparing to like Western prices, but it does seem like they've gone up a little bit.
Yeah,
so.
I think for accommodation, like it's over than $1,000 for a one-bedroom apartment right now.
Yeah.
It's like close to USA prices, isn't
Yeah,
it?
getting there, yeah.
I hate noise. Nick, would you advise to people to work from Istanbul? What do you think?
I suppose it depends on the type of person. If you like cities, if you like having something to do all the time, then yeah, it's okay. But if you're like more of a chill, you want like someplace just to relax, then Istanbul's not the place because it's not chill. It's not chill or relax. So.
Exactly, it's chaotic, a lot of people, but still there's so many nice cafes where you can go and sit and enjoy next to the sea. And also I would say this district is calmer than like Gauta and most touristy places.
Yeah, it's true.
So you can just find the place for you.
Yeah, I suppose it depends what part of the city. It can make a big difference, but still, if you really like to just like chill out and no noise, then Istanbul's gonna be tough for you.
Thank you so much. By the way, guys, he just recently started his YouTube channel, so be sure to subscribe to it. Guys, I would also like to tell you my impressions of living in Istanbul as a digital nomad, and I can say Perhaps Nick was right about how us sometimes like lots of people quite noisy, but on the other hand, the city is very interesting and very beautiful as well. There are many places to go, it never gets boring, and lots of interesting cafes to work from, not just from home. So to be honest, I quite like it and I really get used to this already. But overall, I can actually advise you to go and to work online from Istanbul. I'm sure you'll get really great experiences here. If you like, some people just like all the time being in action and with lots of people, so there are districts for you. If you like a camel life, you can go to the Asian side a little bit further and it will be much camels. So this is already the end of my video, my friends. Please don't forget to push the like button, leave a comment, because this is super important for YouTube algorithm. I would like to send a postcard from Istanbul to one of you. After 1 week of posting this video, I will choose a random person in the comments. I'm gonna send him a postcard, so please don't forget to leave a comment. And also I will see you next week. Bye bye.